Yes, it's the Jack Benny Hour with his guest stars, Bob Hope, the Beach Boys, his special guest, Elke Sommer. And here he is, the star of our show. And here he is, the star of our show, Jack Benny.
I've seen long entrances, but this is ridiculous. He's not even halfway, and he's already traveled further than the fugitive. Hey, if we have to watch walking, let's watch something that walks prettier. Elke Sommer. You know, it's nice to be working on a show with you again.
Thank you, Bob.
And you're certainly doing all right. What an impression you've made in America. You've only been over here a few years, and they're making a whole TV series about you.
Oh, really? About me?
Yes, The Long Hot Summer.
Bob, that's not very funny.
You know, but it'll have to do until the Jockey Longdon of the comedians gets here.
Taking him so long?
Well, I don't know. I think he stopped to make a night deposit.
Ladies and gentlemen, much as we hate to interrupt this entrance, here's a word from the sponsor.
A day begins. For Eastern Airlines, another busy day. This day, 200,000 Americans will fly. 1 out of every 6 on Eastern. Eastern will service over 80% of America's industrial area and the capital cities of Canada, the United States, Mexico, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico. On this day, on any day, we will carry more people than all but one of the world's airlines. Eastern, an airline with a big day's work to do.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show. It was so nice out tonight that I decided to walk. In fact, I walked all the way from my home in Beverly Hills here to the studio. And it's good for me, you see, because it gives me rosy cheeks. And this show, being in color, makes that very, very important. Because the last time I did a show in color, I didn't walk, see? So in order to make sure I had rosy cheeks, they used a different system. Just before I went on, they had the stage manager choke me. Now, you know, I used to do half-hour shows all the time, you see? And this show tonight, of course, is a special. That is, they call it a special. It's not a special at all. It's an hour show. They always make a big thing. It's all it is 2 half hours put together. It's not a special. To me, a special is when coffee goes from 85 cents to 74. That's a special. This is a television show, and I hope you all enjoy it. And I think you will enjoy the program because in putting this show together, we didn't just stop with our wonderful guest stars like Bob Hope and Elke, Sommer and the Beach Boys. In addition to that, I went out of my way to make sure that the show would have all of those elements that are so popular on television today. So would you please open the curtain?
Coming! Thank you. Hello? When? Yesterday? Oh, that's funny. Gee, I forgot to ask him when the funeral is.
Father, I've got something to tell you.
Don't bother me. Tell your mother the lamp.
Mother the lamp,
What is it, son?
I got married today.
You did?
Yes, I married a witch.
Come in, dear.
Quick, hide me! You've got to hide me! Please, hide me!
Who are you and why are you running?
I'm Dr. Thimble. I've got to keep running. From city to city, always on the run. Never a place to stop. They're after me! They're after me!
Who's after you?
The doctors, I voted for Medicare. Your mother has a fever. Where'd he go?
Are you a doctor, too?
Why, no, I'm secret agent 008972. 438
You're after the wrong person. He didn't do anything. We did it. But it wasn't our fault. We come from a broken home.
Yes. My father is an alcoholic and dislikes my mother.
And my sister got a divorce from her husband.
And my aunt has 18 children and despises every one of them.
They must come from Hayton Place.
Yes, so arrest us.
I didn't come here to arrest anybody.
Then what is all this hullabaloo?
All right, that's enough. Close the curtain, please.
Close it yourself.
I'm not talking to you. For those of you who didn't see your favorite program, naturally, we couldn't cover everything, you see. But now, getting on with the show, I'd like to, what? It is? Well, evidently, that long walk didn't quite do it. I have to go back and have the stage manager choke me a little. So while I'm gone, ladies and gentlemen, you'll be entertained by one of our most popular singing groups, the Beach Boys.
I really dig those styles they wear. And the southern girls with the way they talk, they knock me out when I'm down there. The Midwest farmers' daughters, they all make you feel alright. And the northern girls with the way they kiss, they keep their boyfriends warm at night. I wish
the right spot.
Better be, because we're out of gas.
I can hardly wait to get out there and hang 10.
You know, this is my favorite sport next to skydiving. Hey, what about this?
I press my cutoff. Man, it's hot.
You said it.
Look what just drove up.
Looks like a couple of senior citizen dropouts. Hey, get a load of this set of wheels. Looks like a Dunmerith Velasco with a flat coupe.
No, I think it's a Chrysler Mill. No, I think it's a cut-off A.
Wait, what'd you make that out of?
We started out with a shopping cart.
Shopping cart? How did you get all of that shiny metal?
We ran into that guy on the white horse who cleans laundry.
How come no floorboards?
We sit low. It's the only way we can stop.
Real dragon, man.
Never mind the cart. We want to use our boards. Now, tell us where the big ones are breaking.
You mean you don't know this part of the ocean?
Now, we've been doing our surfing at Arrowhead.
Arrowhead? That's a lake.
Yeah. How do you get your waves?
We got our own jacuzzi.
Hey, maybe you guys would like to join our club. We really turn on, man.
Yeah, surfing club, huh? That sounds real cool.
Yeah, what are the dues?
$17.50 a year.
$17.50. What does that include?
Well, to start with, you get an emblem to put on your surfboard, daily surfing reports, and a chenille string so you can dry between your toes.
I get it, sort of like dental floss.
You get all that for $14.50?
$17.50. And you're also entitled to one rescue a year.
You mean if I catch a tip and get wiped out in the ocean, I don't even know what that means. You mean if I catch a... Follow this. You mean if I catch a tip and get wiped out in the ocean...
You gotta take water with you, man.
You mean one of you guys would swim out and rescue me?
Only if you have your membership card with you.
Hey, Zach, the big ones are starting to roll in. Come on, let's go.
Okay,
Zach,
let's go.
grab that, Zach.
Right. Man, it's murder carrying this board.
Yeah, but think how much harder it would be if our heads weren't flat, huh?
The hallways of this romantic Caribbean resort echo the splendor of Spain's golden age. You might never have discovered it, but he has. He's a travel agent. He's in the business of knowing where to stay, what to see, what to do, and how much you'll probably spend. The travel agent in your town is a good neighbor to know. He can whisk you off to sunspots like Mexico, Florida, Bermuda, and the Caribbean with a minimum of time and trouble. At Eastern Airlines, we work closely with them because we know that the best trips begin with a short trip to your travel agent.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, there's a rule in the theater that every show should be graced with beauty. And since the sponsor didn't think I met those requirements myself, it's my pleasure now to introduce the international motion picture star, Miss Elke Sommer. Elke, let me look at you a minute. Isn't she beautiful? Huh? Isn't she gorgeous? No, really, did you ever see anyone in your life who looked... What?
Jack, this is embarrassing.
What's embarrassing? I was complimenting you.
Well, I know, and I appreciate it. I mean, any girl would. But I think that physical appearances are overemphasized.
You do?
Yes. Well, girls like to be recognized for other things, like their personalities or their talents or their education. Now, for instance, in my case, I think the fact that I speak 5 languages is much more important than my physical appearance. Don't you?
Elke, would you mind repeating that, please?
Yes, I said the fact that I speak 5 languages is the important thing.
Elke, Georgie Jessel speaks 8 languages. I've yet to hear anyone whistle at him. Even when he's wearing a bikini. But Elke, I'm really impressed. You speak 5 languages.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
French, Italian, German, Spanish, and English.
Yeah, it's wonderful. You know, I've traveled so much through Europe, and yet I don't know anything but English. You miss so much. You really do. For instance, whenever I went to Italy, I kept hearing one phrase all the time. I kept hearing people say to me, quanto può qualcuno essere tanto turchio. Now, what does that mean?
Mi sì. Quanto può qualcuno essere tanto tirchio, eh? That means, how can a man be so cheap?
I don't know. It sounded so nice in Italian.
In French.
I know what it means. A waiter explained it to me. He had a grip like my stage manager. Now, Elke, I'd love to stand here talking to you, but it's time for your song now. And you have exactly 2 seconds to change your dress, spray your throat, and get ready to sing.
But, Jack, that's impossible.
But, Elke, it's a number from your new MGM record album.
Well, in that case, I'll manage. Last year I went to Spain to find romance. I looked and looked in vain until by chance in old Madrid I met this kid. I took one look and slipped my lid. And as our lips met in a burning kiss, I told myself to stop and whispered, there. You fell in love with the handsomest guy in this town.
Stay away from that clown.
He gets a kick out of flirting and fooling around.
Stay away from that clown.
He's a clown. He's a clown. He's a clown. He's a clown.
His eyes, yes, wise to his eyes.
He's just a tiger who'll tear apart all of your dreams.
Stay away from that clown.
The world is his circus, a place to have fun and it seems.
Stay away from that clown.
He's a clown. He's a clown. He's a clown. He's a clown. Soon and keep both of your feet on the ground.
Stay away from that clown.
Look past his looks and I'm sure you'll find just what I found.
Stay away from that clown.
He's a clown. He's a clown. He's a clown. He's a clown.
To his eyes.
Soon you'll catch onto his lies. Then you'll hear his alibi. Knowing your heart is only deceiving. Don't be a fool and end up believing. Take it from me and keep both of your feet on the ground.
Stay away from that clown.
Look past his looks and I'm sure you'll find just what I found.
Stay away from that clown.
He's a clown. He's a clown. He's a clown. He's a clown.
Thank you. You know, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first season
Mr. Benny!
since...
Mr. Benny.
Yes.
Oh, Mr.
yes.
Benny. I'm your travel agent, and I want to talk to you about the trip you've booked from New York to Miami on Eastern Airlines.
Well, look, I'm in the middle of a show right now, and I'm not going anyway for 2 weeks yet.
Oh, I know, but Eastern wants you to be completely satisfied.
Look, a plane trip is a plane trip.
Not when you fly Eastern. Mr. Crawford. He's your Eastern ticket agent.
How do you do?
He has your tickets. Oh, Mrs. Benny flies at a discount. Family plan, you know.
Good. But I do have a show
Oh,
to do here
girls!
right now. Look at girl, I got a show
Girls.
to do.
Now, these will be your stewardesses. They're thoroughly trained, and they can answer any questions you might have about the plane or the flight. See that you're perfectly comfortable.
Oh.
And they've taken a special course to teach them how to say...
Coffee, tea, or milk?
You know, gosh, I may have a little of each, you know.
Oh, Captain. Now, this is your captain.
I see.
First officer and second officer. They're part of a team that's established one of the best on-time records in the air. And they'll bring you gently down in your Eastern jet.
Hmm.
And Mr. Benny?
Yes.
If you even feel the plane land, you just tell me, and I'll do it all over again.
Oh, I will. I'll remember to tell you. Now, all these people here just to make little old me happy. Isn't that
Oh,
right?
not only you, Mr. Benny. At Eastern, every passenger is king, and you'll dine like one, too. Gentlemen, dinner on your famous restaurant flight will be prepared by the chefs at Rosano.
No. Gee, that's marvelous. That's wonderful, but
Well, what are you looking for?
I mean the orchestra. Isn't there dancing?
Oh, Lawrence?
Lawrence. Where's the bubble? Oh, no. Look at such a big airline, only a three-piece orchestra? Well, how about that commercial, huh? You know, I've done whole shows with fewer people. Believe me. Ladies and gentlemen, before I bring back the Beach Boys, there's something I'd like to tell you. Immediately after this show is over, I'm flying to London for a command performance for the Queen of England. Now, I don't want to brag, but this is not the first time. I've already done 3 command performances. The first time I entertained Her Majesty was at Buckingham Palace. The second time I entertained the Queen was at the Palladium. And the third time, I played Oh Promise Me at her sister's wedding. Their customs are so different from ours. We only throw things at the bride and groom. I thought I'd wait a second for that. But I'm really looking forward to this trip because I love England. And every time I'm over there, I always make it a point to visit Stratford on Avon. See, people come from all over the world to Stratford, and I don't blame them. They've got the most wonderful pancake house there. No wonder Shakespeare was so fat. But you know, one of the reasons that I love to do these... Do I need color again?
No.
Then why are you doing this?
To shut you up, I want to hear the Beach Boys.
Oh, well. I can take a hint. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, a singing number from their new album, The Beach Boys. Television show, and you do it conscientiously, you're constantly changing and improving. And you never know when or where the reason for these changes may come. As a matter of fact, this show tonight, a change came about quite by accident. When on a purely personal matter, I went to see one of the most important men in our business, Walt Disney.
Well, I like them, but let's don't forget that darn cat. The title of the picture is the important thing. We got to punch it. Yeah?
Mr. Jack Benny is here to see you.
Jack Benny? Send him in. Wonder what he wants.
Well, I thought he was still mad at you for not using him in Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Finally got through to him. It was a cartoon. Oh, Jack.
Hi, Walt.
Good to see you.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's a real pleasant surprise, you know? You don't come around here very often.
No, what a beautiful studio you have here, in this office and everything.
Well, I think after Mary Poppins, I can afford a redo. Sit down, sit down. Esmeralda, be quiet.
Up there, Walt.
Everybody around here calls me Walt.
I know.
Jack, what's on your mind?
Well, Walt, you see, tomorrow I'm doing an hour television show with a large cast and crew. And I thought that instead of taking him to dinner after the show at the bistro or Chasen's, that just for a change, I thought it'd be kind of nice if I took him through Disneyland. That is, if it's all right with you.
Oh, Jack, I think it's a wonderful idea. How many people are there?
110. That's not too many, is it?
No. In fact, we have a special department that handles large groups at a discount.
A discount?
Yeah, that means...
I know what it means. Look, Walt, I was thinking, you know, with a big show like mine, I wind up with practically nothing. 110 people. I mean, even with the discount. They would really run into... And since you see, the fact that you own the place, I thought maybe...
Come on in, Chang. Behave yourself. Go ahead, Jack. Pay no attention to him. We're all one big happy family here. Whatever you can say to me, you can say in front of him.
Well, Walt, as I was saying...
One big family.
Shut up. Now, Walt, as I was saying... Nice pussycat. Walt, as I was saying, you see, 110... Oh, incidentally, did you ever get those 4 complimentary tickets I sent you to one of my television shows?
Oh, yes, Jack, thank you. You know, I'd almost forgotten that was about 9 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, just about, yeah. Now, I was saying, I'm taking 110 people to Disneyland. Walt, I must tell you, I think it's just so wonderful the way you're always taking groups of poor, underprivileged children through Disneyland free of charge.
Well, Jack, we don't publicize that. How did you know?
My sister's kid went once. He had a wonderful time, you know. He brought me back some candy and everything. Now, Walt, it's silly to keep beating around the bush. What I was wondering was...
Wait a minute, Jack. I think I'm getting the idea. You want 110 free tickets?
Well...
I had no idea that's what you wanted.
I didn't. I'm only a bird.
Certainly. Let's see here. Wait a minute, Jack. I seem to recall that when Disneyland first opened, I gave you a 14-carat solid gold pass, lifetime pass to Disneyland.
Yes, you did give me a solid gold pass.
Well, where is that?
Here. I had it rounded down.
Okay, 110 free tickets. And I hope you all have a wonderful time.
Yeah. Thanks, Walt. And listen, you've been so nice to me, I'm going to do something for you.
Yeah, what's that?
Well, you know how important it is when a motion picture is publicized on a television show.
Oh, yes, I certainly do.
Well, now look, on my show tomorrow night, I have a beautiful foreign actress. And we're going to do a foreign film. You know, like they do in Italy, an Italian film. See? Yeah. And I'm going to rewrite the whole thing so that it has a sort of a Walt Disney approach.
But, Jack, I don't know how you can possibly apply my movie-making approach to a foreign film. I mean, everyone I see seems to be so earthy, so full of basic, raw emotion.
That's true, Walt, but don't worry about it. It'll work out.
Ah, but there's such short time. Won't it be a problem?
Not when you're as creative as I am.
He's living in the wonderful world of Benny.
Don't worry about a thing. It'll be great. And thanks so much for the ticket.
Always glad to help a friend in need, Jack. Goodbye.
Walt, I was just thinking. Now, you see, My wife, Mary, she's not on my show, but she's never been to Disneyland. And I was just thinking...
My approach in an Italian movie? This we'll have to see, won't we, boys?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the sketch you're going to see will be a little different than the way we originally planned it, because I made some revisions to keep my promise to Walt Disney. And we're going to do it immediately after a word from our sponsor.
May I help you with your reservation? Eastern Airlines reservations. Miss Harrigan, may I help you?
It takes people to make an airline go. Good people. These are the people of Eastern. A captain bringing you home on time. A stewardess caring for your smallest needs. A weatherman guiding your pilot to an easier route. A craftsman working to microscopic tolerances.
Have a nice flight. May I help you?
People. Eastern people. Fly with the people of Eastern. See how much better an airline can be.
Please, Bambinos, not so much a commotion. Your mama's got a pack. Stop! Oh, where's your papa? Rosano! Bring my dresses.
I'm a bring. Gonna rush me. Here, my little Pete.
Now, Rosano, call the chauffeur to pick up my bags.
The chauffeur? Marcello, come up here right away.
No, I can't take this one. Look, she's wrinkled.
Well, do what you always do, Angelina. You put it on, you take a deep breath, and she's a press from the inside.
Papa, where's the mama go?
How many times I gotta tell you, your mama's a go to spend the summer with her sister in Napoli. That's where your mama's a go-go.
But Papa, who's gonna take care of us?
Don't worry. Yesterday, your mama, she's a call agency. They're gonna send over a governess.
That's right. Now, Rosano, take the Bambinos out of here while I finish packing.
All right, come on, Bambino. I get you a frozen banana.
Who's there?
Oh, it's me, Marcello.
Well, I'll be ready in a moment. How long do you think it will take to get to the airport?
Oh, about 45 minutes.
Do you think we should take the Via Veneto?
No, that's pretty crowded.
You know, 3 months is a long time to be away.
Yes.
Well, it's getting late. Perhaps we should leave. Marcello. I'm going to miss you. I don't know how I'm going to get along without you for 3 whole months. I love you.
Wherever I work, it's the same thing. flashing my mustache.
Marcello, what's come over you? The first 3 years, you were such a nice chauffeur. All the time you used to hold me and hug me and kiss me. Things that were so different.
Well, I had to do something. You didn't have a car.
Angelina!
Yes, Rosano, my love.
You better hurry. She's getting late.
I'll be right down.
I don't know. Every time a Marcello does something for Angelina, it takes him a long time. I don't know why she keep it. It must be the governess. Funny, there's a nobody there? Who are you?
My name is Maria Poppenini.
Maria Poppenini. That's a nice name.
I understand you need a governess.
Yeah, you see, my wife, she's going to be gone 3 whole months. And that's a long, long time. I put this away.
Say your wife was going to be away?
Only 3 months. You a governor?
Yes, but I'm sorry. I don't have any references.
Oh, well, we don't care about that. You know, because I can call your last employer.
That's impossible. He's in prison for shooting his wife.
He's a shoot his wife? You sure?
I was there being interviewed when he did it.
That must have shocked you.
Yes. Usually they wait a few days.
Oh.
Marcello, put the bags in the car while I say goodbye to everybody.
Come on, look around the house. I want you to see the house.
Look
first,
around the house?
Yeah, first look in the closet. First look in the closet. Then first look in the closet.
Well, Rosano, it's time for me to go. You don't have to take me to the airport. Marcello will take me.
Marcello?
Yes.
When did he learn to drive?
I learned to drive when I went with Chrysler.
Goodbye, Mama. Goodbye. Have a nice time. Don't worry. Mama will have a nice time. Maybe you'll come back before 3 months.
You mind your own business. Angeline, you need a vacation. You need a longer vacation. I wouldn't have let you come back not a 1 day sooner.
Oh, you're a nice man, Rosano. Well, I go. Rosano, what's that umbrella doing open in the house? That's a bad luck.
That's a bad luck for you. Good luck for me. Now, you go. Have a good time. Ciao. Ciao. Have a good time. I'm sorry, Maria. You had to hide in the closet.
That's all right. I'm used to it.
Now, what would you like it to drink? Huh?
Well, don't you think we should discuss your children first?
Oh, my! Oh, yeah, Marcello. Bambino, this is your new governess, Maria Poppenini.
How do you do?
How do you do? Miss Poppenini, would you like to play with us?
Oh, yes.
No, wait. No, not now. It's the time for you to go to bed.
But the Papa, it's only 11 o'clock in the morning.
All right, then go play someplace. Go play. Here's some money. Go buy something. Have a good time.
Have a good time? 1 lira? Quanto può qualcuno essere tanto tirchio?
Everywhere I go, it's the same thing.
Aren't they cute? How about some lunch?
All right. Look, Lord, that's a good idea. What can I fix for you?
You fix lunch?
Sure, I want you to rest. Look, what would you like to have? I'll make your favorite dish. What you like the best?
Well, I like cheese.
Cheese?
Mm-hmm. And my favorite is mozzarella, provolone, parmesan, ricotta.
Mozzarella, provolone, parmesan, ricotta? What kind of a dish is that?
It's wonderful. Listen. Mozzarella, provolone, parmesan, ricotta. You should eat it every day and you should eat a lot. It is great with vino and it's even good with water.
Mozzarella, provolone, parmesan, ricotta.
Mozzarella, provolone, parmesan, ricotta. You can eat it icy cold and you can eat it hot.
Cook it in a tiny pan or in a great big pasta.
Mozzarella, provolone, parmesan, ricotta.
Mozzarella, provolone, parmesan, ricotta.
Any vitamins you need, you'll find that it has got some.
Even makes a worn-out horse into a champion trotter. Mozzarella, provolone, parmesan, ricotta.
Mozzarella, provolone, parmesan, ricotta. Now, if that's what you want, look, I go down to the store and I get some mozzarella, provolone, parmesan, ricotta. But this is going to be a fun for 3 months.
It's a murder driving through traffic with 180 pounds sitting on your lap.
Hello. Who are you?
I'm the chauffeur. Who are you?
I'm the governess. And I think you're cute.
There goes Sunday.
Kiss me.
No, please, have a respect for the uniform. What kind of man do you think I am? I cannot cheat on a boss's wife.
I cannot help myself. You are so attractive and so handsome and so strong and so exciting and so masculine. Oh.
Yeah, you left out magnificent, exquisite, and humble.
I'm tired of beating around the bush. Kiss me. Not bad for a governess, huh?
You must tell a heck of a bedtime story.
Don't talk. Don't. Kiss me.
That's a Rosano.
Just like this. I mean, if the sign goes like this, I lose my job.
Yeah, I'll hide you in the closet.
No, not in the closet. That's too American. Here, take this.
Yeah?
There.
Maria, I hurry as fast as I can.
Oh, I'm so glad you're back. And you know why?
Why?
I'm hungry.
All right, then I have fixed your lunch, just for you and me.
Well, what about the children?
I send them to camp. I suggest what you want. Mozzarella, provolone, parmesan ricotta.
Take your time. Take your time.
I passed Mary Martin up there. Now, where were we?
Like this.
Maria, I don't know which one of these wines to serve. Maria, I bring you some nice... Marcello! Maria, what is it?
His mustache was wrinkled, and I was pressing it.
I don't believe it. Marcello, you cannot do this to me. She's a mine. I saw her first.
Yeah, but I have a better accent.
No! I don't care. She belongs to me, and I love her.
Angelina, I knew I couldn't trust you, so I caught the first umbrella back.
But Angelina!
Don't try to explain. You should be ashamed of yourself. The minute my back was turned, you went out and bought my favorite mozzarella, provolone, parmesan ricotta.
Mozzarella, provolone, parmesan ricotta.
If she didn't like the cheese, we would not have got caught.
See how everything fits in to finish off the plata.
Mozzarella, provolone, parmesan ricotta.
Mozzarella, provolone, parmesan ricotta. We all had a lot of fun, but something we forgot.
Yes, it's me, your Santa, and it's me, your smaller daughter.
Mozzarella, provolone, parmesan ricotta. Mozzarella, provolone, parmesan ricotta.
It's Sunday in Mexico. The sun floods an arena. The historic duel is on. The sun spotlights a diver at Acapulco. Referees a children's game at the pyramids of Teotihuacan. The sun warms a beautiful mermaid in Puerto Rico and covers the vacation paradise of Miami. Every year, more people choose this one to the sun because Eastern service is as warm as the destination.
Fly eastern, never went to the sun.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's our show. And I want to thank my guest stars, Bob Hope, Elke Sommer, and the Beach Boys. Incidentally, that sketch we did.
Mr. Benny? Mr. Benny?
Yes?
Mr. Walt Disney just sent someone over here to get his tickets back.
Look, he gave me those Disneyland tickets, and I'm not giving them back so fast.
I wouldn't be too sure.
Good night, folks.
Nice pussycat.
Featured on tonight's show were Naomi Stevens, Lee Patterson, Bill Baldwin, Bob Garrett, John Ireland Jr., Gerald Michenaw, and Sylvia Marino. Flying by Foy.